my loves, and welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. In today's video, as you've gathered by the title, I'm so excited because we are testing out Morphe for the very first time. I know that's kind of sad because I obviously love my makeup, but we unfortunately don't get products like this in South Africa so easily, so the excitement is real. This will be obviously a very raw and honest reveal because it's a first impressions, because I've never tried this palette before. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's get started. So before we go ahead with our makeup, I'm quickly prepping the skin with a Clinique Moisture Surge. This is just a moisturizer, which I'm really enjoying lately. On top of that, I'm going ahead with the Catrice Prime and Fine Pore Refining Anti-Shine Base Primer and pressing that into the skin. And then going ahead with the Allure Pro Coverage HD High Definition Longwear Illuminating Foundation. I'm just going to dot this over my face, and I'm adding this white mixer because the other shade is of course too dark for me. Blending that in, and then I'm going to blend this in with a beauty blender to give it a flawless finish. So this is what the palette looks like. These shades are honestly just so insane, and it's these colors over here, like these blue kind of shades, that actually really got me, and that's the reason why I wanted to buy this palette, specifically this little guy over here. It's so gorgeous. So I really just feel like you can create so many looks. You can create neutral looks with all of these beautiful like brown, light brown shades, and of course you've got all of the colors for your girl to play with. So I'm so excited about this. This is my first time ever trying Morphe. I've never tried Morphe in my life. I've waited about 7 years, okay, maybe like 5 years, to get my hands on a palette like this. So this is a very big moment for me, okay? To be very honest with you, I have no idea what look I'm going to create with these colors. I kind of want to dip into every single shade possible, so I think it's maybe wise to go in with like a very hectic, colorful look, like shimmers, mattes, all of that, so we can test these out to the max and I can really show you guys my first impressions. So let's go ahead and start with a transition shade. I'm using the sheet to figure out the colors. I'm going to use Babe's Night Out, which is this shade over there. It's kind of like a light peachy pink kind of color. So this is the moment. I've been waiting for this moment for a while. This is the first time that Morphe has ever touched my face. So let's go ahead with this transition shade. And I'm using my NYX 1717 brush. Okay, I see what we're playing with here. So that's from literally dipping into a product like this. So that's quite a lot of color payoff for hardly touching the eyeshadow. Okay, so this color is a little bit darker than I expected. It looks quite a lot lighter in the eyeshadow palette, but that's okay, we're still working with it. So the shadow is definitely blending out really easily and really nicely. There's like not really much work for me to do. It's like buttery. They're really easy to work with. I'm not going to lie to you, this eyeshadow actually reminds me of the Makeup Revolution eyeshadows, because those are also really easy to work with. So this reminds me of those. Okay, wow, but look at that. That's like really easy to work with. Dang. I'm now testing out the color called Heat Up, and it's a very like vibrant red. It almost looks like hot pink, but in red. So I'm going to add this underneath this crease color. Ooh. And this brush that I'm using over here is a NYX 15, the number 15 brush. I feel like after blending out that color, it's kind of lost its vibrancy, so I'm going ahead with a little bit more and then going to blend this in again. I'm using that same fluffy brush we used in the beginning for the transition shade to blend this in together. And then I feel like going in with another layer of that same color. Just packing this on. I want this to be, there we go, that's the color payoff I want. Just want this to be really like vibrant and bright. I did kind of expect a little bit more from this eyeshadow. I'm not going to lie to you, it looks really bright in the pan, and I was so excited to use this color. I'm kind of trying to build it up as much as I can, but the color's not as like hectically bright as I expected it would be, which is fine. The color's beautiful, but I'm just saying, like, I did expect a little bit more from that young eyeshadow. I know with obviously a lot of eyeshadows you have to kind of layer them up to get the color payoff and the pigmentation that you really want, but from what I've been hearing from Morphe for so many years, it's kind of like you never needed to layer it up. It's almost like they're such pigmented eyeshadows that it's kind of like you put it on once and that's the color to go. I'm finding that I'm layering this up quite a bit more than I usually would, which is fine. The color payoff is really beautiful now, but I'm just saying, like, I have added quite a lot of eyeshadow just to make it look like it's this color. I'm now just quickly going to cut the crease. On top of that, I'm going to be using this beautiful shimmery blue, light blue shade, which is called Pool Floaty. I absolutely love that name. It's super cute. And I'm going to add this color to the front of the cut crease over here. Oh my word. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so these shimmer shades are wow. That is so pigmented. I hope this is picking up like really beautifully on camera as well. This is insane. Oh my goodness, I really didn't expect this to be this amazing. Wow, guys. Okay, these shimmers so far are definitely the star of the show for me. This is like really, really good. I don't think I own anything like these shimmers. So pigmented. Like, I thought they would be shimmery and look really nice on the eye, but I did not expect them to show up like this well and this easily. And then to finish off the rest of that eye look, we're going to use this shade over here, which is called Singled Out, and it's a darker blue. It's almost like navy, but it's also shimmery as well. I'm really enjoying these shimmery shades, so I definitely want to try out another one. So good. I think what's also really good about these eyeshadows is I'm packing quite a lot of this eyeshadow onto my brush, and there is virtually no fallout onto my face at all. I can tell that these are like really good quality. They've been really finely milled, and sure, like these pack a punch. These are powerful freaking eyeshadows, and I could have actually done my concealer before I did my eyes. That is how little fallout there is on my face. There's literally like, I can't actually even see anything. Okay, so I lied. At the end of packing all of that on, there was a little bit of fallout, but honestly nothing to like really complain about. Nothing as bad as most like cheap-ish eyeshadow palettes do, so I'm quite impressed with that because I really packed so much of that eyeshadow onto that brush. Just quickly finished off the rest of my face, and for the lower lash line I'm gonna go in with this shade called Party On. And it's kind of like a deep red, but it kind of has some purple tones in it, so I'm gonna add this to the lower lash line. Jeez, this is a really colorful look. Wow. This brush that I'm using over here is that same brush that I used in the beginning, the NYX 15, the 15 brush. And I find that this is one of my best brushes. It's just so good to pack on a lot of product, and it's just so easy to blend out because it's like so small and so tiny. So this is a really good brush to have in your kit if you're looking for like a defined little brush like this. Okay, this color is beautiful. It actually is showing up quite a bit more purple than I expected, but that's actually really nice. These shades really are heavily pigmented. I'm not joking. I literally just went into the eyeshadow pan, and that is the color payoff just from that. And I'm just taking this MAC brush over here. It's just like a angled liner brush, and I'm just gonna get the eyeshadow really precise and very close to the lower lash line over here. And I'm just dipping into that dark blue shade that we used over here on the outside of the cut crease, and I want to join this dark blue color to this like purple red shade that we use now, and then of course just blending these two colors in together. Let's quickly pop on some mascara. This is the Love the Forbidden Dramatic Volume Mascara in black. This stuff is amazing. Such a good mascara if you're looking for one. And now it's time for lashes. Today I'm using the Eyelash Boutique Silk 5 lashes. These are so beautiful and they go with every look. Just dusting away any baking that I have on my face, I'm now going ahead and adding a coat of mascara to the bottom lashes, lining my lips, and on top of that I'm adding the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick, and this is in the shade Sugar Mama. And then to set all the powders on my face, I'm going ahead with the Smashbox Primer Water and spritzing this all over. And then the last step, just to finish off the rest of this look, I'm using the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Double Gleam. This is one of their beautiful, beautiful highlighters. I love, love, love this one, and it goes with literally every look. And that brings us to the end of this video. Really hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions video. It's so cool to try out products that people rave about and people talk about non-stop, and it's so sad because here in South Africa I feel like we are like this isolated little area that just doesn't get any makeup from anywhere. In my opinion, I do think this is worth the hype. 110% these shimmers for me are the star of the show. Not that the mattes are not good, but I obviously only tried out like 2 match eyeshadows, so I can't really say that all of them are not great. But these blended out beautifully. They worked like a dream, blended out like butter. I mean, guys, look at this. Look at that. I mean, that is crazy. So I mean, honestly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.